Hey everybody, so as you all know, I recently hit 800 subscribers, so I'm doing part 2 right now of the 3-part special. The final part's going to be the Q&A. Yeah, so I don't really have enough questions yet to make a super long video for that, so if you have any, please leave them in this video's description or in the community post I made about it. So in this video, I'm going to be taking apart the character's cosmetics and showing you how the mechanisms work inside of them. So I think I'll start with the bird over there. He doesn't really have a name yet. I haven't thought of one. Yeah, I just call her the bird, so I guess we'll go over her first. She's got a bandana on that I used to hide that, and also like the little space between her neck and, you know, her head. So her head is really just held on by like these little spiked, I don't know, things right there that go into there. This is actually like a scarecrow thing at some point. It was a bird originally, but the beak is gone and the fabric and all that. So yeah, really the only styrofoam base is like the thing that's left of it. So I don't really need to take this off to show you her body mechanism, because her body mechanism is actually just right here. I've got this board right here to hide it. You know, basically the cylinder pushes up and down, and then her body moves, and her head when it's on there. And her mouth right here is pretty much the same, I guess. When the cylinder extends, it pushes this down and her mouth moves. Yeah. This is, I think, the oldest animatronic that I have that's still around from, like, 2023, I think, maybe? Like, late 2023, early 2024. Yeah, he's been around for a while. I think these cosmetics have been around for longer, so that's really all there is for her, I guess. I mean, there is her box right here, which is screwed shut, so you can't see it, but her valves and all that are in here. And then here's the hose that goes to her valves and the 2 wires that control her valves. And then they go in there and the wires send signals to the valve, and they send air to her cylinders. That's really all there is with her. Just gonna put her mask back on. Alright, there we go. Just gonna set that there for now. Alright, and now this guy, now he's got a lot more like complex mechanism. It's also a lot harder to take his cosmetics off because, you know, it's an actual like shirt, so taking his cosmetics off is like taking a shirt off a statue. You know, you can't really position him too well because he's only got a couple movements in his arm, so it's very difficult to get him on and off, but I'll try. I'll start with his face first. It's just held on there by this and by this that are going in between here and this little bolt in these spaces. That's really the only thing that holds the mask on. I mean, there is also this hole right here that I used to like have on that little rod right there. I used to put it on there, but I just took it off for ease of maintenance. I guess we'll go over his mask. This is, I think, from I'd say like early 2024, I think. I made this mask a couple days after I finished the head. I think everything on him, but besides like his teeth, because I've replaced those 3 times now, and his eyes, are like original from when I first made him. The foam frame from what I made, like the inside of his head out of is really just breaking apart now, so there's not really a point of it anyway, because, you know, it's cardboard, but I have it there for structure, I guess. Yeah, that's really all there is to it. And then his jaw right here has got some Velcro, like a real ceramic, I think, but usually the Velcro would attach to the mask, but mine just attaches to the jaw, so it can hide this little bolt right here, which I unscrew to take his jaw off, so let's do that real quick. There we go. I don't take his jaw off super often, so it's a little bit difficult to do. I think you need to loosen it a little bit more. Okay, so I got his jaw off, and there's his, oh boy, I need to tighten up. Now I need to really, hold on. All right, so I don't know how, but it got really dirty somehow, this little thing right here, and also this bolt came loose. I've got to tighten that up, but basically here's his, here, I'll move that. Actually, I'm gonna air him up real quick. Well, there's like a tiny bit of air left. Okay, so his head is up now. So if I can kind of show you like his jaw better. I mean, I can't move his jaw now because it's, you know, rigid from the air, but yeah. You can see his face better. Also, he's got a bandana right here that hides his neck. So yeah, I modeled him after the cybernetics, as you all know. And back here is his head up and down mechanism. Let's see if I can take this. Okay, I can get it. Got his bandana off. So now you can actually see a lot more than you used to be able to see without it on. So, or with it on. So here's his head turn cylinder. I'm gonna air him off now so I can move him freely. Oh, and also I got a new compressor right here so I can like have more airtime and like, you know, bigger tank. So I can move his head freely now. So his head moves like a standard cyberamic. There's this little bolt in the neck that hits this thing, and when his head turns and he hits it, it moves his body. There's also one of these on the other side, but I can't really show it. So yeah, and here's his head up and down, like mechanism right here. I really need to like lubricate that or put some washers in there or something. Okay, so I think that's all it really is with his body, or not his body, his like head area, I guess. So let's see if I can get this arm cosmetics up. Okay, there we go. And here's how his hand works. Now recently I did adjust his hand from having this finger be like in the middle where the pivot it was to this finger kinda. So like his hand can move a lot more freely now, because if you remember, his hand only really moved like this because this and this were hitting the banjo. But now that it's positioned differently, it doesn't do that. His hand is like based after Jasper's, obviously, so it's got the same kind of mechanism. Yeah, I had re-hose him with clear tubes a little bit ago. Well, not a little bit, like a month, but you know. Yeah, I got these cylinders for his hands from my dad from Christmas. I think in like 2023, I think. They've been here for a while, but they still work mostly good. At least this one does. And now this arm right here is the problem arm, because if you watch my recent videos, this thing just does not want to work. I think the reason why that is because this cylinder takes a little bit more to like respond. So Pizza Time Theater Jasper programming has his arms going super fast because they had high pressure back then, but now they don't. So basically, this arm opens and shuts like 3 times faster than this one does. So yeah, it doesn't really have any time to move. It really just like moves like this and stays there like one time until the song ends, and it'll slowly move over here. See if I can like show you the... Okay, I can probably just like, here, take this up. Yeah, there we go. All right. So it gives you a little bit of a closer look at his arm mechanism. And also like his neck area, I guess. Let's see if I can get that up. Yeah, there we go. So basically this is how his arm turns. There's a little, this is like his arm rod, and you know, it shoves out and it pivots it. And I think that's just about it for my Cyberamics for the most part, besides, you know, this guy right here. Now, this is a actual, like, size accurate, Cyberamic. Here, I'll tighten the vise so I can hold them up properly. I accidentally turned my phone off, so, yeah, this is my size accurate Cyberamic. I got this arm right here from Macoon. I was gonna do an unboxing video, but I just decided to not upload it, and I don't really know where the SD card that I recorded on is now, so yeah. This one does have the Pizza Time Theater like body movement where the arm goes out, but it's also got a arm cylinder. It's kind of just got both. The reason that this is here is because the arm like rod thing I was gonna use, I couldn't find it on here. Yeah, I don't see it, but basically it was too short for this, so yeah, it didn't work. I guess one more thing I could go into is like my computer setup. So I've got my old laptop set up here, and then this USB goes to the programmable controller, and these wires right there go to the valves. And then these valves send signals to like move the air from one line to another, and then they go to the cylinders. Also got a speaker plugged in here. Yeah, the reason I got a speaker is because I think like this, like speakers on my laptop were just like blown out by something, so they didn't work, so I have to use a speaker. I also do have like headphones, but you know, it's just better for listening purposes. So yeah, I guess that's really, whoops, that could be bad. I guess that's really it. Here's his valves down there. So yeah, thank you guys for 800 subscribers. I'll see you guys in part 3, so see ya.